Hi, welcome to Tony's Quick Tips. Many professionals, especially financial advisors, are struggling at the moment with figuring out what they need to do to build a great practice of their own, because many have been in dealer groups or institutional arrangements where they've been looked after and they've just had to do their job of delivering advice. But now they're in a position where they have to start thinking about how to build their own independent business. And the question that always gets asked is, well, where do I start? And I'll tell you where you start. You start with making a decision. And the decision that you've got to make right at the front end is, are you committed or are you just involved? If we go back to that old story about the ham and eggs for breakfast, the chicken is involved, the pig is committed. You've got to be committed if you want to build a practice. You really have to make the decision that you are going to commit to doing the things you have to do and commit to investing the money, the cash flow, the time, the effort, the energy, the stress into building a practice. That's your first big building block. But then you need to get clear on what the end game is. What is it you're trying to do with this practice? Why does it exist? What are you hoping to achieve for yourself? Because until you've got that vision clear, you can't really figure out what the big milestones are that you need to be aiming for. You can't really work out what the key goals are for the business unless you're very clear on the vision. And of course, the next big thing that is essential for success is you've got to be really clear about what the value proposition is for your customers. What's in it for them? And you've got to stay consistent with that. And you've got to be clear on that, and you've got to market the daylights out of that. After that, it's about creating the culture that you want. So checking on your customer satisfaction levels, making sure you've got the right processes, making sure you've got consistent standards, expectations. You're thinking about everyone who's involved and has a stake in the business. And then, of course, you can only manage what you can measure. So you've got to be professional and proficient in everything that the practice does. These are the building blocks that will establish a great practice. Now, you can get away with just the top four, but a great practice does those top four fabulously well, and then a whole lot more besides that. And that's the quick tip for today.
Possible.